Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with another unboxing video, and this time it's Barclay James Harvest. It doesn't seem that long ago that I reviewed once again the Esoteric Super Deluxe Edition box set, which I said at the time, as soon as it arrived, I thought, wow, that this was going to be special. Well, those good people at Esoteric have gone and done it again, and this time on Baby James Harvest, which may not be seen as one of the classic Barclay James Harvest albums, but I have to say, for me, being quite a late starter for Barclay James Harvest, it sounds great to me. So before I waffle on, let's have a look inside the box. Following hot on the heels of Once Again, which is an absolutely exceptional deluxe box set from Esoteric with the Blu-ray, comes Baby James Harvest. Literally the same kind of thing. It's a deluxe 5-disc edition box set, 4 CD, multi-region Blu-ray, classic 1972 album, newly remastered original master tapes, includes Stephen W. Taylor's wonderful 5.1 and stereo mix, which it is, additional bonus tracks drawn from BBC sessions, a new mix of the demo Moonwater 1972 promo video, both mono and stereo versions of the legendary Radio 1 in concert performance with the Barclay James Harvest Symphony Orchestra, and a big 64-page book as well. All the track listings are on the back, so this is a Blu-ray disc as well as the earlier box set. And the way it's put together is exactly the same. Really well made, really sturdy box. I'll do the booklet last of all. You get a poster, like you did with the other one, which is basically of the album cover. So I'll just run that past the camera as best I can. So again, a little bit of memorabilia for you there. And then you've got the album itself with the original gatefold sleeve, where the discs are inside. They're quite tight, but they're fine. And this is quite standard for Esoteric, with the pictures on the back exactly the same. You've got Baby James Harvest. This is the new stereo mixes, which are absolutely amazing. So that's the stereo mixes on disc 2. Then we've got this BBC in concert mono CD, because they were sent out in mono and stereo, and it's great that they've included both. And then you've got the second one, which is the stereo version, and then finally the Blu-ray, which includes high resolution 5.1 mix, stereo mix, and original stereo mix as well. And thank you from the Old Grow Whistle test as well. Lots of bonus tracks. The booklet is huge for one album. Absolutely fantastic. So you see this as best you can with the light I've got here. But you've got all the list of the bonus tracks as it goes through each disc with the actual track listings. Again, the Blu-ray discs, and then you've got the story of the album. Really nice paper stock, lots of memorabilia, posters. I just love this stuff, as you know. I must say that in all my videos, review videos, but I do. Because this is what a fan wants. You want to remind yourself, not only remind yourself of the album of the time, but actually take yourself deeper than the album of the time, because you wouldn't have had access to this kind of data or information or background stories from the band themselves. So it really is good. Some great pictures from the time there with the orchestra. Absolutely great. And then you've got lots of pictures of the singles, different single covers, all the Harvest stuff. It's very detailed. It's a train spotter's dream, isn't it? Being a rock fan, being into all this kind of stuff. Absolutely fantastic. And the remastering is brilliant by Wen Wiseman at Broadlake Studios in Hertfordshire. Absolutely fantastic. So that is Baby James Harvest, the box set. So that is Baby James Harvest, the deluxe edition, out on Esoteric Records. As you can see, you've just seen inside the box. Now, I don't carry any baggage to this record, so when people say it's not one of their best, I don't have that, because I wasn't listening to the band at the time, and as you could see, it's been put together exactly the same amount of kind of attention to detail as the other one. So you can see there's going to be a series of these. So what do I think sound quality wise? Well, just like the other one, once again, the remastering and the remix is where everyone's going to go. I thought the remastered version sounded really good. You've got lots of bonus tracks on there, as you saw in the unboxing. The new stereo mix is something else. And Stephen W. Taylor, who's fast coming up the charts behind Stephen Wilson for doing these kind of 5.1 and remixes and everything, he's done a superb job on this. He really, really has. The one, just like the other one, the disc I played the most is the Blu-ray, because you've got the different levels of HD sound. You've got the 5.1 mix, and it sounds fantastic. It sounds absolutely wonderful. But the other thing that this box set has, which is another disc that I've played a lot, is the in concert program, the stereo one. You get stereo and mono, and it's with the orchestra, the Barclay James Harvest Orchestra, as it's called. And the set list is just perfect, isn't it? Because Summer Soldier, which is from this album, becomes a stage favourite anyway as the years roll by. Just look at that track listing: Mockingbird, Medicine Man, Galadriel, Summer Soldier, The Poet, After the Day, Moonwater, Dark Now, My Sky. It's absolutely fantastic. I'll also have to mention Sweet Face Jane, which is one of the bonus tracks in 5.1 mix. It sounds absolutely brilliant. There's something about Barclay James Harvest, which on the day that I first played it, it was a dark, dull, rainy day, and you've got all these descending chord sequences and the double bends on the guitar. Barclay James Harvest were the master of the double bend on guitar, especially descending chord sequences with lots of mellotron being poured over the top like a blanket. There's a sense of melancholy in their music, which I don't see why it did get them called Poor Man's Moody Blues, because they're totally different. It'd be like saying Genesis were like Yes or like King Crimson or whatever. Barclay James Harvest are their own band, and I think one of the things about box sets like this is that I feel lucky to be around now, that something like this has been put together for me to enjoy. And if it had just been a CD in a little jewel case with saying remastered, I might not have gone there. I know it'd be cheaper, but because I bought this one and I enjoyed it so much, it made me reevaluate my feelings in relationship towards Barclay James Harvest. And so when I saw this was appearing, it was just going to be on my list. And you sometimes get with these kind of box sets, which are going to come out in a series, unless it's Jethro Tull, that somebody somewhere has a change of heart in how it's designed, and it's going to be a slightly different shaped box or whatever. I think that's happened with Rory Gallagher. But with this, it's exactly the same. So as you collect them, they're going to look rather smart on your bookcase. And that's another aspect of collecting music, is it not? So that is Barclay James Harvest, Baby James Harvest. If you're a fan of the band, I bet you've already got it. And if you haven't, listen to it. But here, it again is the Blu-ray disc, the 5.1 immersive sound mix that just sounds fantastic. It really, really does. And the remix. I think remixing done like this is what fans want to hear. A reimagined version, but also the fact that the record label gives you the original as well. So it's intact. You haven't had to choose one or the other. And that's what's so great about these boxes. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe. Please share, comment, like, ring that little bell. Make sure you don't miss out anything that comes out on the channel. And if you want to see everything first, become a patron or YouTube member, or you can buy me a coffee if you want to help me and support the channel and the website grow even more. So thank you again. Remember, music is the healer and the doctor. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you very, very soon.